Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 4, Book 56, number 705. Narrated by Ibn Umar. The Prophet said, "Authority of ruling will remain with Quraysh, even if only 2 of them remained." Volume 4, Book 56, number 706. Narrated by Jubair bin Mut'im. Uthman bin Affan went to the Prophet and said, "O Allah's Apostle, you gave property to Bani al-Muttalib and did not give us, although we and they are of the same degree of relationship to you." The Prophet said, "Only Bani Hashim and Bani al-Muttalib are one thing, as regards family status." Narrated Urwa bin Az Zubair. Abdullah bin Az Zubair went with some women of the tribe of Bani Zura to Aisha, who used to treat them nicely because of their relation to Allah's Apostle. Volume 4, Book 56, number 707. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's Apostle said, "The tribe of Quraysh, the Ansar, the people of the tribe of Julhayna, Muzayna, Aslam, Ashja, and Gifar are my disciples and have no protectors except Allah and His Apostle." Volume 4, Book 56, number 708. Narrated by Urwa bin Az Zubair. Abdullah bin Az Zubair was the most beloved person to Aisha excluding the Prophet and Abu Bakr, and he in his turn was the most devoted to her. Aisha used not to withhold the money given to her by Allah, but she used to spend it in charity. Abdullah bin Az Zubair said, Aisha should be stopped from doing so. When Aisha heard this, she said protestingly, "Shall I be stopped from doing so? I vow that I will never talk to Abdullah bin Az Zubair." On that, Ibn Az Zubair asked some people from Quraysh and particularly the 2 uncles of Allah's Apostle to intercede with her, but she refused to talk to him. Az Zuriyun, the uncles of the Prophet, including Abdurrahman bin al-Aswad bin Abd Yaquth and al-Miswar bin Makrama, said to him, "When we ask for the permission to visit her, enter her house along with us, without taking her leave." He did accordingly, and she accepted their intercession. He sent her 10 slaves whom she manumitted as an expiation for not keeping her vow. Aisha manumitted more slaves for the same purpose till she manumitted 40 slaves. She said, "I wish I had specified what I would have done in case of not fulfilling my vow when I made the vow, so that I might have done it easily." Volume 4, Book 56, number 709. Narrated by Anas. Uthman called Zayd bin Thabit, Abdullah bin Az Zubair, Said bin al-As and Abdurrahman bin al-Harith bin Hisham, and then they wrote the manuscripts of the Holy Quran in the form of book in several copies. Uthman said to the 3 Qurayshi persons, "If you differ with Zayd bin Thabit on any point of the Quran, then write it in the language of Quraysh, as the Quran was revealed in their language." So they acted accordingly. Said bin Thabit was an Ansari and not from Quraysh. Volume 4, Book 56, number 710. Narrated by Salama. Allah's Apostle passed by some people from the tribe of Aslam practicing archery. He said, "O children of Ishmael, throw arrows, for your father was an archer. I am on the side of Bani so and so," meaning one of the 2 teams. The other team stopped throwing, whereupon the Prophet said, "What has happened to them?" They replied, "How shall we throw while you are with Bani so and so?" He said, "Throw, for I am with all of you." Volume 4, Book 56, number 711. Narrated by Abu Dar. The Prophet said, "If somebody claims to be the son of any other than his real father knowingly, he but disbelieves in Allah. And if somebody claims to belong to some folk to whom he does not belong, let such a person take his place in the hell fire." Volume 4, Book 56, number 712. Narrated by Wathila bin al-Askar. Allah's apostle said, "Verily, one of the worst lies is to claim falsely to be the son of someone other than one's real father, or to claim to have had a dream one has not had, or to attribute to me what I have not said." Volume 4, Book 56, number 713. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The delegates of Abd al-K came to Allah's apostle and said, "O Allah's apostle, we are from the tribe of Rabi'a and the infidels of Mudda tribe stand between us and you, so that we cannot come to you except in the sacred months. Therefore we would like you to give us some instructions which we may follow and convey to our people staying behind us." The Prophet said, "I order you to observe 4 things and forbid you to do 4 things. I order you to believe in Allah, testifying that none has the right to be worshipped except Allah, to offer the prayer perfectly, to pay the zakat, and to give 1/5 of the war booty to Allah. And I forbid you to use ad-dubba, al-hantam, and natchir and al-muzaffat. These are names of utensils in which alcoholic drinks were served." Volume 4, Book 56, number 714. Narrated by Abdullah bin Umar. I heard Allah's apostle on the pulpit saying, "Verily, afflictions will start from here, pointing towards the east, whence the side of the head of Satan comes out." Volume 4, Book 56, number 715. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, "The tribes of Quraysh, Al-Ansar, Juhayna, Muzayna, Aslam, Gifar and Ashja are my helpers, and they have no protector, i.e. master, except Allah and His Apostle." Volume 4, Book 56, number 716. Narrated by Abdullah bin Umar. While Allah's apostle was on the pulpit, he said, "May Allah give the tribe of Gifar, and may Allah save the tribe of Aslam. The tribe of Usayr have disobeyed Allah and His Apostle." Volume 4, Book 56, number 717. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, "May Allah save the tribe of Aslam, and may Allah forgive the tribe of Gifar." Volume 4, Book 56, number 718. Narrated by Abu Bakr. The Prophet said, "Do you think that the tribes of Juhayna, Muzayna, Aslam and Gifar are better than the tribes of Bani Tamim, Bani Asad, Bam, Abdullah bin Ghatafan and Bani Amir bin Sasa?" A man said, "They were unsuccessful and losers." The Prophet added, "Yes, they are better than the tribes of Bani Tamim, Bani Asad, Bani Abdullah bin Ghatafan and Bani Amir bin Sasa." Volume 4, Book 56, number 719. Narrated by Abu Bakr. Al-Aqra bin Habas said to the Prophet, "Nobody gave you the pledge of allegiance but the robbers of the pilgrims, i.e. those who used to rob the pilgrims, from the tribes of Aslam, Gifar, Muzayna." Ibn Abi Yaqub is in doubt whether Al-Aqra added, "and Juhayna." The Prophet said, "Don't you think that the tribes of Aslam, Gifar, Muzayna, and also perhaps Juhayna are better than the tribes of Bani Tamim, Bani Amir, Asad, and Ghatafan?" Somebody said, "They were unsuccessful and losers." The Prophet said, "Yes, by him in whose hands my life is, they, i.e. the former, are better than they, i.e. the latter." Abu Hurairah said, "The Prophet said, the people of Bani Aslam, Gifar and some people of Muzayna, or some people of Juhayna or Muzayna, are better in Allah's sight, or on the day of resurrection, than the tribes of Asad, Tamim, Hawazin and Ghatafan."